Next, a nursery worker who has won a landmark ruling after being sacked for telling a colleague that being a lesbian was a sin against God. Sarah Mbuyi lost her job at New Park Childcare in Shepherd's Bush in January for gross misconduct, but an employment tribunal has ruled that she was treated unfairly because she was only responding to a question about her beliefs. Ronke Phillips has her story.
I think it's fair, I think it's just, I think it's sensible.
Sarah Mbuyi sums up her reaction to the landmark ruling as a decision of common sense. She answered a colleague's questions on religion and gay marriage by saying God does not condone homosexuality, sin is sin, and we are all sinners. Her employers at this nursery sacked her for gross misconduct, but the tribunal ruled Miss Mbuyi's beliefs are worthy of respect in a democratic society.
Prior to this, I would never engage in a conversation about sexual ethics or her life in particular. She specifically said something that implied God will condone what I do, to which I basically answered, and here I'm giving you the exact words I said: if I tell you that God is okay with that, I'm lying to you. But if I tell you that God hates you because of it, I'm lying too. And that's what I was trying to explain to her. You are not hated. He loves you. He just doesn't love what you do.
Sarah Mbuyi's case was backed by the Christian Legal Centre. The organisation says it's handling an increasing number of similar claims from Christians who are finding themselves on the wrong side of the law for expressing views which reflect their faith.
What they did was that they took a stereotypical view of what evangelical Christians think, of what Christians think on sexual ethics, and then they were disproportionate in the way that they dealt with them. So in dismissing Sarah, because you see, you can't divorce the belief from her being a Christian, because actually those beliefs on sexual ethics flow from this deep-rooted faith.
Campaigners agree with the ruling, but say there are still double standards.
Obviously, it's disappointing that she said homosexuality is a sin, but in a free society, we have to accept that people have different perspectives. The only thing I would say is that if it had been an example of a racist or anti-Semitic comment, I doubt the court would have come to the same conclusion.
In a statement, New Park Nursery said it is disappointed with the outcome of the tribunal. The statement goes on to say that the nursery's priority was only ever to provide the best care for children and make each child feel as though they belong. Sarah Mbuyi would argue her ultimate goal was the same and that her Christian beliefs did not conflict with those aims. Ronke Phillips, ITV News.